Welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time, we made it all the way through the Darkroot Forest, we met Alvina, and we joined the Forest Hunters Covenant. Now, we're done with the Darkroot Garden and the Darkroot Basin. There's nothing left to do here, for now. So, I think we should get out of here. How we're gonna do that? Simple. Use the homeward bone to return to the last bonfire. Finally, I'm back to a game that I know how to play. I'm looking at you, Dark Souls 2. Alright. There was a path here at the bonfire at Darkroot Basin. We didn't take it. Let's take it now. Let's pull this lever. Let's get the lift over here. Now this structure looks familiar. It reminds me of the elevator that led to New Londo Ruins. Coincidence? Yeah, maybe. They just wanted to reuse assets. Alright, let's get out of here. And now? Welcome to the Valley of Drakes. And that's why it's called the Valley of Drakes, because of those creatures. They're called drakes, and they're obnoxious. I hate these things so much. Look at that. Look at that 17 damage. If I'm lucky, they'll just jump off the bridge. Or that they get tased. Getting tased is more like Come on. Whoa! That did it. It just fell through the floor. This game's almost 10 years old. Don't yell at the game. It's gonna die soon. It's falling through the endless void. I want you to take a look at this. That's a giant door. I want you to remember that door. It's almost coming. There it is. It's dead. And of course it can't be that easy. Another one. Get over here. That's that. You should never fight these enemies. It's never a good idea. They're tanky. They're drakes. Interestingly enough, they use the exact same model as the Hell-type Drake back in the Undead Bird. The exact same thing, just smaller and breathing lightning instead of fire. And here we have a sorry sight, to say the least. This is, you know what, let's kill it. This is the Undead Dragon. This was a dragon that managed to catch the Undead Dragon. Kind of pathetic. Some of them kind of survive. This one comes the end of the first, so I don't think it counts as being alive. And the only way to deal with it is to wait until you chip its health down. Oh, and make sure you don't get hit by that. Like that. That's toxic. Let me tell you a little secret. You don't want to get hit by toxic. It's like poison on crack. Toxic breath itself doesn't do much. But getting toxic is suicide. Not want this stack. I'm probably gonna cut this out right now because I told you everything. And with its defeat, we get another dragon scale. From these two bodies we get a straight sword and the Dragon Crest Shield. The Dragon Crest Shield is like the Crest Shield, instead it blocks fire instead of magic. For a straight sword of an unknown knight, likely one of Astor's superiors. High quality weapon with powerful blessing. This was the weapon of Oscar before we killed him. I used to think that weapon was so amazing, but it's really not. Now that the Undead Dragon that doesn't respawn is dead, we can pass through the Valley of Drakes. We're kind of lost. We haven't seen Firelink Shrine for a while. It'd be nice if we could go back. Unfortunately, it's locked. This door is locked. And there's no way through. All we could do is take that other path. Take another path. This one. It's gotten very green. There are all these planks now. Here we have more new enemies. These are, Infested Barbarian. Wow, tracking actually works. These enemies can also be backstabbed, but you should be careful, as the Infested Barbarians are well and capable of poisoning you. With every attack. They can also break stamina easily. But you can also parry them, which makes them significantly easier. That's one. If you kill them, they sometimes drop dung pies. They don't have much use now, but they have use. They also roar sometimes, leaving them wide open. It's very strange. Why do they carry a poisonous traits. How'd they get poisoned? Maybe it was something they touched, or something they ate. That's another one. Now there's just one more. It feels great to play a good game again. I've been playing Dark Souls 2 for the last few days. It stinks. It really stinks. The tracking was not... What was that? Did it just fall on me? Alright. Now that those three enemies are dead, I want you to get a nice sneak peek of Blighttown. This is the home site of the second Bell of Awakening. We will be traveling down there to ring it. Just a little foreshadowing, for you masochists out there. All we're really here for is this. The key to New Londo Ruins. Let's just get out of here and pretend this place never existed, because you'll see why when we get to Blighttown properly. Anyway, let's read. Key to New Londo Ruins. Key to the iron bars separating the ruins of New Londo and Drake Valley. The ruins of New Londo were blocked off, for the cursed ghosts possess danger to life and spirit, and the legends speak of a terrible dark which was sealed away. A terrible dark that was sealed away. So, maybe that door that was locked, we can use the key to New Londo to open it. That's nice. We'll be back to Blighttown. We're not prepared yet. And now? Yep, just like it says. The key to New Londo Ruins. And, what do you know it? Here we are! Back in New Londo Ruins. There was a terrible dark sealed away here. All these hollows here. Let's take another look. Oh, who are you?
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
Rickard of Vinheim. A blacksmith from Vinheim.
What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
Alright, so Rickard of Vinheim is, as he says, a blacksmith. He can reinforce and repair weapons. He also has his special modifications. He can make magic weapons, up to +5. We don't have the materials for that either. He sells a Sorcerer's Catalyst, and he sells basic sorceries, Soul Arrow and Heavy Soul Arrow. Soul Arrows.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
You know what? I have something for you. The Enchanted Ember that we got in the Darkroot Forest. A relic of Bula Seal.
Hey, hang on. Is that a sorcery ember? I've never seen one like that. Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that. I am begging you. I am a craftsman of Vinheim. I'd go hollow before I pass a flame like that.
Sure.
Oh, really? You are wonderful. I will forge a Ricket masterpiece just for you. A weapon to make a legend out of me.
Alright, with that, now you have the Ascension option. After you get Magic +5, you can change it to Enchanted. I don't really like these magic weapons, or Ascensions in general, because if you use them, you have to add extra... No, you have to go through extra defense checks every time you hit an enemy. You have to go through its physical defense and its magic defense. If its magic defense is high, too bad. Anyway, about Rickert. He looks like he's put these bars here on purpose. He thinks he can avoid hollowing if he comes here. Alright. If he seals himself away here, he'll avoid going hollow.
What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about?
Not much. Anything else to tell us?
Oh, Big Hat. Of course I've heard of it. Who hasn't been? He was a royal member of Dragon School until he turned undead. I hear he was quite the character. Only that was 100 years ago. What interest have you in the old eccentric now? Sorcery? Don't ask me how it actually works. We only fiddle and forge until it works itself in. That's how we do it in Vinheim, at least. We prefer to leave the theorizing to those uppity scholars.
Alright.
Come back
Goodbye.
soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Alright, so Rickert mentioned Big Hat Logan. But he says that he was a member of the Vinheim Dragon School, the school of sorcery in Vinheim. But that was 100 years ago. But then again, time is convoluted. So who knows what that even means? Big Hat Logan. Riggs' teacher, a master sorcerer. He said he would travel to Anor Londo by way of Sen's Fortress, because he's looking for the famed Regal Archives. Maybe we might find him. And with that, we're back. Firelink Shrine. Ah, daylight. Feels so good to see it again. Water is gone. Again. Alright. Hey, Crestbone, do you have anything else to say?
Hmm? What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's a shame. It's also a shame that Lautrec isn't here. I'm gonna just bring him back. There he is. Welcome back, Lautrec. I think I'll take that tip this time.
Ah, you certainly are keeping busy. Care to pay for a useful tip?
Sure. Let's pay for the intelligence.
A wise choice indeed. Maiden Thurland and her followers recently arrived in this land, but she became stranded deep below the catacombs. Her followers either fled or were reduced to hollows, leaving Maiden Thurland all alone. Not a bad tip, huh? A Nubar cleric would be replete with humanity.
So, that's his tip. That Ray is trapped below the catacombs, and if you want some humanity, go and slice her up. But that's Lautrec for you. Where'd you get that tip, huh?
Hmm? That tip I gave you? I heard it from a fleeing old man. That poor bastard. All his robes and trinkets won't help him now.
A fleeing old man, huh? With robes and trinkets, huh? Was he also wearing cleric armor? With a morning star? Did he sound distressed? Because if so, that sounds like the description of someone we know, Petrus of Thorland. He returned from the catacombs, but without Rhea and her knights. We're gonna go examine that, but before we do that, Lautrec actually has more to say to us.
You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
Oh, I thought he had more. Maybe if I rest at the bonfire, he'll have more to say. Alright, Lautrec, what do you have to say now?
Well, where have you been? I'm glad to see you're safe.
Thank you. Lautrec sounds really dubious, but really, he cares about us, because we saved him. Why shouldn't he care? Maybe he'll repay our kindness one day.
Have you heard of Trusty Patches? If ever a man has rubbed me up the wrong way, if he ever comes around again, I swear I'll have his hide.
Oh, so there is someone he doesn't like. Trusty Patches. We've never heard of him, but we'll keep that tip in mind. We'll remember that name, Trusty Patches. Alright. Anyway, there's someone I want to talk to.
Oh, hello there. Have you spoken with Sir Lautrec? Splendid. In the depths of the catacombs, Milady slipped off the giant's coffin and into a hole. Her two companions are no longer human, and the lass weeps in solitude. Right now, you could do as you please with her. The poor little purebred is entirely helpless.
And now we can just buy from his wares. Since we got that tip from Lautrec, Petra thinks we're on his side. He abandoned them. And her nights are hollowed now. That's nice to know.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
How can he even say that after what he's done? I would really, really like to slaughter Petrus right now. But since he's useful to me, we're gonna keep him around. On any other circumstance, I'd kill him right then and there. He deserves it. And with that little bit of information, I think we're done here. Next time on Dark Souls, we're gonna finally go up to the Undead Church and ring the Bell of Awakening. See you guys then.